Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2, the Final Mix. I'm Nai, and we need to talk. There we go. Sea salt ice cream. Need to talk to Pence to let him know. I have no idea what happens if you give the wrong answer.
It worked!
Yes, it did. And then that thing appears.
Let's go.
Yep.
We'll be here to hold down the fort.
Hey, we'll see you later. We absolutely will. Okay, so all we gotta do is over here, we touch the beam. And you're used to this. We've been to Tron's World before. Goes a little bit faster this time. And wreck! Man, that was fast.
Are we back in the same place?
Not quite. Look. You look to your right. Yep. Different place.
This is the other Twilight Town. Roxas's
Now,
Twilight
why is
Town.
it still here is my question. It's a very good question.
There's gotta be an entrance into the Dark Realm somewhere. Let's split up.
Now, Mickey has always been able to make that entrance. We've seen him do it several times throughout the course of the game. I'm not quite sure why he has such a trouble doing it now. Weird. Yeah, I can't remember if you're actually able to leave in that direction anymore. But if we go to the basement hall, there it is.
There.
It's been there since the beginning of the game, too. We couldn't access it. Yep.
This is it.
This is. This is indeed it. Okay, we're gonna go do something real quick. We're not allowed to go that way. We can go that way, but we're gonna go this way. Alrighty. And welcome. We've been here once before. We saw Kairi go through this zone. This place hurts my eyes a little bit, I'll be honest.
What is this place?
Well, which way should we go?
Well, there's only really one way to go.
Kairi!
Into the darkness, right? Oh dear. See, the problem is we're in the realm of darkness, which means dark things can find us. If you're not expecting that, you're not paying attention. Luckily, you know, dealing with nobodies is not the hardest thing in the world. The game tried to make it hard, it really did. Oh look, there's more of them.
Don't stop.
See, I really dislike this way of Kingdom Hearts 2's story.
Get going. Why? Don't ask, just do it.
Uh-oh. Help, Axel!
You okay? I kidnapped Kairi, but she got away from me.
Oh dear, he's confessing.
After that, Saïx caught her.
That's
He's a
really
member
bad.
of Organization XIII. Saïx. Got it memorized?
We're gonna have to go deal with him. And Sora's response.
Leave us alone.
Okay, pseudo-boss battle. What I really dislike about this portion of the game is that, or actually a lot of the game, is that even though I can beat the fights really easily, the game makes it seem like I can't. So Axel's having issues. So, you know, we're just hosing through these enemies. Not a big deal at all, right? You know, yes, these are assassins that gave me trouble in the beginning of the game. Back when I was playing as Roxas. But we're not having any trouble now. Lots of experience, too. That's what I like about this area. Lots of experience. Yeah, we'll just make it easier for him. Yeah, he's having a bad day. He's doing well, though. You know, for someone who's having such a hard time, you can see he's tired. Last enemy. And we're done. Or we would be. There we go. See, easy stuff. Oh, man, there's another assassin. Oh, no. We got it. So we get Slapshot. See, easy fight, right? Like, I don't think I took any damage. Maybe I took a small amount of damage, but nothing happened. But I would love to do this fight.
I think I liked it better when they were on my side.
Feeling a little regret?
Nah, I can handle these punks. Watch this.
And so here's Axel being an awesome badass. He got all of them. Axel is awesome that way.
Whoa!
But
You're fading away.
Well,
yeah.
that's what happens when you put your whole being into an attack.
At least that makes
You know
sense.
what I mean? Not that nobodies actually have beings, right?
That sucks. We like
Anyway,
Axel.
I digress. Go. Find Kyrie.
He's a cool dude.
Oh. Almost
This is why
forgot.
everybody likes Axel.
Sorry for what I did to her.
When we find her, you can tell her that yourself.
Think
Sora
of the
tries.
past. My heart just wouldn't be in it, you know?
He makes
I
jokes
haven't got one.
constantly. He's awesome.
Axel, what were you trying to do?
I wanted
That's a
to
good
see
question.
Roxas. He
Hmm.
was the only one I liked. He made me feel like I had a heart.
That's a powerful
It's
statement.
kind of funny. You make me feel the same.
It might be that Rox is
Kyrie's
a
in
part
the
of
castle
Sora.
dungeon. Now go.
At the very least, he's going to let us out, and that's also a very important statement.
Axel,
But we lose Axel. Never a fun part of the game to play through. We do get the Bond of Flame, which is a new Keyblade. Increases damage from fire-based attacks. Not that we really have a lot of those, but
this leads to...
Come on, let's get going.
okay. I agree. I agree with Donald. We got stuff we got to do. Ooh, this is new.
The house is looking pretty empty, huh? I thought I'd get a little enjoyment watching Axel throw one last tantrum,
Nope.
but he went a lot quieter than I thought.
So many
Perhaps he
13
was
members
ready
that are
for it.
missing.
Perhaps he put his existence on the line and won what he'd been longing for.
Someone understands.
Wait a minute. How would that even be possible? We don't exist, remember?
You keep on breaking up this point as if
What
that
you're
means
saying
something.
goes against the laws of nature.
You being
Then
here does
perhaps
that.
he bet his non-existence. Either way, he came out a winner.
Which is interesting, that he
Oh,
feels that
Axel.
way.
A grifter till the end.
That's absurd. He won nothing and is nothing.
He is gone.
He couldn't stand the emptiness of being without a heart.
Syx,
and that led to his demise.
has some statements to make.
He was foolish and weak.
But weakness has the power to awaken that which is
And
dormant.
Xemnas just has a lot to say, apparently.
It is clear that through his actions, however foolish they may have been, Axel has touched Sora's heart.
That's interesting.
Perhaps he will soon awaken.
That is also interesting. Sora awakening. As if he hasn't already. That is both interesting and concerning. Can you imagine a more powerful Sora? Well, we have arrived. And we've seen this place in cutscenes. Where the hell did you come from? You weren't even with us the entire... You could have saved Axel. You bastard. If you'd been there with us, he wouldn't have had to die. Oh, dear. Here we are. Welcome to the world that never was. The world of the nobodies.
Axel said Kyrie's in the dungeon.
Then we'd better find a way to get to that castle.
Shouldn't be too hard, right? It's only flying. But hey, we got Peter Pan. I mean... Okay. Let's go find out where I can steal 2 points from. Do I still have item boost on? I do. Okay, we'll turn that into Slapshot. We do still have an AP boost, so we can use that later on. And we're not going to use Bond of Flame, I'm sorry. Okay. There's probably a puzzle piece behind me, huh? I have to go back and look. So the world that never was. This is the final world in the game. Nope, just a save point. Let's go ahead and hit that real quick. Final world in the game. At least that I'm aware of. Unless they added new stuff. So we are reaching the point where it's going to be time to start finishing up. Now, the thing about World That Never Was is there are a lot of Heartless here, which is kind of weird, being the world of nobodies. We're going to find tons of shadows. Now, if we hadn't already leveled up Wisdom Form extremely high at this point, it's max of what it can be at the moment. If Wisdom Form wasn't already leveled up to its max at the moment, this would be the next place to level it up. But we're just going to get some experience real quick. This is where you get to see how powerful you are. And while the Heartless aren't infinite, there is always a lot of them. Ah, man, Magnet. How much do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I'm going to go ahead and summon Genie. Because we do need to continue summoning. Okay, now the thing about Genie is that Genie will take the form of one of our, he'll take the form of one of my drives. So he'll become, he'll become either what he is now. He's in Valor form right now. But if I hit Drive, I can change him to Wisdom form, which is a completely different ability. Or we can have him go Master form, which gives us Arcana. So lots of different abilities. I remember using those does use up some of Genie's drive gauge, which actually does make us level up, or make him level up a little bit faster. Okay, we'll move on to our next area. And our next fight. Ooh, another AP boost. We're gonna need that soon. We're finally catching up to a point where AP is a problem. Okay, here's Donald and Goofy. More chests, more enemies. Just do that real quick so we can level or get our drive gauge back a little bit faster. You know, it might be weird to you thinking, well, why do you want your drive gauge back? Well, I do need to level up summons. And if you actually look at our status, in order to level up summons, I need 30 more drive gauges just to get to summon level 6. And I think they max out at 7. So we do need to use summons quite a bit more before they're going to be maxed out. Unfortunately, Genie does not end up doing much else. I could have sworn he attacked with us back in the day. Huh. Well, Genie's here, and he's using up space. Probably not going to summon Genie much more, because Chicken Little's just so much better. We need the experience, I promise. I promise that's what I'm doing this for. We need the experience. god, it's so good.
Gather.
Continue using Magnet. Getting 3 kills on everybody. Okay. We're almost done here. But yeah, if you take Wisdom Form in here and just start, like, hammering away at your enemies, oh my god. The level ups in here are so good. Not the best zone level up. That zone is coming up. I believe we got a cutscene first. And you guys may recognize this area. Oh, it's raining. You guys recognize that building? The one on the right? If you watched the end of the last series, you would. Uh-oh.
Donald, Goofy.
We fight these things all the time. What's the problem?
Huh?
Okay, now I don't understand how this works.
A Keyblade.
Here we go. We got a fight going on. Now, this guy's kind of powerful. I've actually been looking forward to this part, because I've heard about this part. Now, in the normal Kingdom Hearts, in Kingdom Hearts 2 Normal, this... Ow, holy crap. In normal Kingdom Hearts 2, this is a cutscene, not a fight. So it's cool that I actually get to do it as a fight. Okay, do I get to summon? No, I don't. Okay, I just gotta stay away then. I could limit form, though. Let's stay away. Oh my god. Okay. We gotta be careful. Okay. Wow! Holy crap. Okay, this is gonna take a little bit more effort from me, apparently. I did not realize this fight would be hard. But yeah, in the original Kingdom Hearts 2, this fight right here was a cutscene and nothing more. We gotta go through this entire zone all over again? Really? Okay, I'm not doing that again. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna summon Chicken Little. And we're just gonna go. Did not expect that fight to be that difficult. I wish we were able to keep Chicken Little throughout that fight too, because he would make things so much easier. But unfortunately, some of the things that I wish that I had, certain abilities, things like that, like things like Once More and Last Chance, we don't have yet. We don't get those until like another 20 levels from now. Okay, we're going to have to play a little bit differently. We're going to have to play a lot more keep away. Also, this is a very specific theme. Ow. See, that's kind of cheap that he immediately has to do that to me. Wow, okay. That was really cheap. I could not respond to anything. Immediately took half my health and damage, healed, and then was immediately comboed to death. Wow. Also, having any summon out is not helping, so I'm just going to keep moving. Could do limit form, but that would actually cost me my ability to heal myself. So I don't think I'll be doing that. I don't know how I'm going to deal with this. We might be partially under-leveled, which might, you know, be a thing, but... Oh dear. Okay, we're gonna have to... Apparently this episode's gonna be all about this fight. It's cool, I'll figure it out. I think I know a strategy I'm gonna try. There we go.
This is it. This is it.
Okay, that was irritating. Also irritating. Just keep on dodging around. Okay. So that doesn't work. The problem is I'm sitting there, like, trying to heal, but one of the big problems of the game is that if you're recoiling from an attack, you can't heal. That's actually one of the reasons why I'm in the air as much as I am in most of these fights, is because it's hard to you can't be as easily staggered in the air as you are on the ground. You know, you have to do the aerial recovery, yes, but that gets you immediately into a situation where you can do something. He stopped me from doing anything, so I was trying to get away to just cause a heal, because remember, he took me down from full health right there. So I was trying to get something in the air, and that just didn't happen. I think that strategy is a good way to start, though. I just got to figure out what to do. Throw that second form of his. Hard fight. Good fight. Hard fight. Okay. Reflect's awesome because of that. Okay. So he's going to do his thing. Doesn't do anything, huh? Nope. Oh, didn't want to do that. Keep on dodging. Okay, so that forced me to do... Okay. Well. Had to heal. And literally was killed as soon as I healed. Man, this fight. I was trying to do a magnet on him to see if I could maybe interrupt that particular attack, but apparently you can't do that, so the thing you're supposed to do, I guess, is to run through it. And just dodge roll all day long. Which makes sense. I mean, we don't want to do any drives or anything like that. I don't think that would help. I don't think limit form would actually do anything here. I don't know of a way to easily... I can't think of a way to easily kill him. We gotta survive that attack. That's fine. I need to attack kind of when I'm ready. I know what I'm gonna do next time if we don't win this now. Okay. I'm just gonna potion up real quick. Okay, so we're just gonna keep running. And dodge all this crap. I wish the camera would turn with us. Okay. Man, I wish my reflect would actually work here. And do what I want it to. Okay. Okay. Didn't do any damage to him there, though. At least got the cool music. Okay, I was really hoping you could just outrun that, and apparently you can't. Oh, man. Okay, so I can't use Reflect to stop Form 2's attacks. Which is a problem. Okay, let's go into items. Change that to ether, change that to ether, change that to ether. We're going to customize. And triangle will be ether. And circle will be high potion. Just going to have to get used to that. Because I never put items in my quick menus. But I think that that's going to be necessary here because I can't spend the time going down to the item menu in the middle of this fight. God, this fight is hard. Like, I think we've, yeah, I don't think we've had a fight this hard in a while. Whew. Okay, let's skip this again. But Reflect off the bat seems to help. That gets rid of 2/3 of his health immediately. I only need to do that 2 more times, and we've got him. It's just finding the opening to get that to happen. Also, he has Oathkeeper and Oblivion, which is irritating. Okay, so he gets that attack basically for free. I wonder if I can go and attack him when he's doing this. Probably not, is my guess. Nope. Okay, so... Like, I'm expecting that when I reflect him on that should stagger him. And the problem is it isn't. That's the problem right there, is that the reflect is not staggering. I'm trying to think what I can do against him. Because this fight... I don't know the strategy here. And yes, I know I didn't set my items. I don't think they're going to help. I think I have to do this without getting hit. Just learning that pattern to be able to actually do that, to do this without getting hit. Okay, so we do this immediately. Different. He's not doing this. He's not doing the pattern he usually did. Okay, so he's doing a completely different pattern now. Let's stay up in the air for a bit. Okay, so he's just gonna do that. Nope. So he did not do the first attack that he's been doing. He completely changed the first attack, or it didn't go off the same way. I don't know. Ugh. Once again, this would be less excruciating if I could just start the fight again, as opposed to having to go all the way around every single time. Get all these items every single time. Deal with this every single time. I only have a couple more attempts left in me for this episode, but, you know, we gotta get it done, so if it's not this episode, it will be next one. I think I almost preferred it when it was, a cutscene. I mean, don't get me wrong. I want to feel really good when I win this, but once again, it's that thing where I just have to redo that entire opening section every single time, and the fight only lasts a few moments for us. Okay, so yeah, he's changed his opening strategy. And I was at full health before he did that. Okay, I don't know what to do. I really don't. I have to be able to get him into a combo some way, but he's not comboing. Like, the combo that I was doing, which immediately was magnet him, or not magnet him, but reflect him, and then use that to give me a combo to get him to form 2, he's no longer starting with that attack. Or if he is, it's no longer getting reflected the way it did the first times. And I don't know what changed. This is so weird. We can't summon, and the only limit we can do is, as I said, is limit form, but that stops us from being able to heal ourselves, so it doesn't feel like a particularly good option. Okay.
It's over.
So he did it this time for some reason. Okay, so now he's doing this again. Okay, just gotta stay ahead of all of these, which is easy. Just keep rolling. Okay, or not. Okay, if I stay in the air... Oh, I'd like to be locked on him, thank you. Okay, I don't know. So I lost my target lock for no particular reason. I don't understand. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop here. I'm going to go save, and then I'm going to keep trying. This is just... Things like losing my target lock so I can't see him kind of irritates me. And then... I don't know why I can't consistently get that first attack off, but I'm going to study him a little bit more before we go again. So I will see you guys soon.